I hope everybody's staying safe at home. Oh shit, I have a sneeze. I swear I've been washing my hands and not going out and being safe, but I have a sneeze and a little tingle in my throat and it gets me pretty paranoid. I can't even lie. Hey, what's good everybody? Welcome back to my channel. With all the craziness happening in the world, I figured maybe I could make something that would help pass the time even just a little bit. I thought about all the things that I could watch and listen to and read, and I figured I'd extend what I'm watching, what I'm listening to, and what I'm reading to you, the viewer. And maybe I'll end up making this a weekly thing. Who knows? For now, I've settled on the name Watch, Listen, Read. Watch, Listen, Read? How do you make an R with? So I was just informed by my camera person, camera girl, camera fiance, that this is R in sign language. So it's gonna be watch, listen, read. Let's move on to my watch recommendation. Did that transition well? The first thing I want to recommend is a Netflix original series called I Am Not Okay With This. This series was created by the same mind that brought us End of the World.
Hey.
I really like End of the World. I thought season 1 was much better than season 2, but I think he brought everything that I liked from that show into this show, but Americanized. The show follows this unique female protagonist in high school who has kind of an anger problem. She's kind of an outcast, and with her rage comes some crazy things. Let's say superpowers. The overall aesthetic of the show, from the fashion to the tone of it to the music, feels very 80s inspired and almost John Hughes like, with a dash of horror and darker imagery and themes that maybe feel directly pulled from Stephen King. The thing I'm thinking of specifically is Carrie. It has a lot of parallels to Carrie, especially towards the end. If you watch it, you should probably watch it. I love how short the episodes are. It makes it highly bingeable. You can zoom by this thing. I really enjoyed the show and I think you will too. Alright, moving on to what I want you to listen to. Àdá Irin by Navy Blue. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but I'll leave the spelling up here. Àdá Irin. I only heard of Navy Blue from an Earl Sweatshirt song. This album was like a breath of fresh air for me. I was really taken aback by the raw lyrics, the emotions that he got across with his words and his delivery. The word that I just keep coming back to is raw. It just feels like he wears his heart on his sleeve, and honestly, I was moved to almost tears while listening to this thing. If you just take in the song Ode to My Love, god damn, Ode to My Love. I'm gonna try to let Google play it for you guys just for a quick second. Okay Google, play Ode to My Love by Navy Blue.
I looked for Ode to My Love by Navy Blue, but it either isn't available or can't be played right now.
So if Google doesn't want to play it, then I'll do it manually. What's the point of having a Google Home if I have to use my hands? This is how you play it, Google. He's grateful for the heritage. Okay, alright. I don't know how much of this I'm actually allowed to play, but you should listen to the rest of that. If you take anything from this, just listen to that song. Close your eyes, put headphones on, however you experience music best. You owe it to yourself to listen to this. I haven't felt this way about hip-hop in a very long time. An album has not moved me to tears in a very long time. This thing did exactly that. I was very impressed with his delivery, his ability to tap into something so pure and get the message across. I hope that you get to listen to it. I hope you mess with it, but I also know that this type of music is not for everyone. There's a whole wave bubbling up under the surface of like hip hop that is lyrical, poetic, and over sample heavy raw beats like Earl Sweatshirt, Mike, and now Navy Blue. If it's something you're into, give those artists a chance. If not, then skip forward and just watch my video next week. There's gonna be something for everyone every week, I hope. the thing that I want you to read now, if you get the chance, something that I've been wanting for quite a long time. My fiance got this for me. Excuse me, what is this? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. Oh. Oh. This is the Moonlight Screenplay book made by A24. I can't lie, I'm an A24 fanboy. It's filled with goodness. It's designed beautifully. The colors are amazing. The fonts, like, I wish you could feel this. I wish you could feel this right here. Moonlight is one of those like special films that has really touched a personal place in my heart, and it feels like a story that has been needing to be told forever. And the fact that A24 gave Barry Jenkins and McCraney a chance to tell this story and deliver it to a wide audience is something so inspirational for me and to countless filmmakers out there trying to tell personal, raw stories, you know? This film has left its impact on me, and holding this in my hands like fills me with joy and inspiration, and flipping through its pages like continue to do that for me. There's a prologue by Frank Ocean in it, and I don't think they could have got a better artist, a better writer, a better poet to write something about such an important film. I'll give you a couple sentences from it just in case you don't get to read this or see this in person. In the southeast, in our youth, I saw street lights and tail lights, and lighters light spoons and guns alight, but there was no moonlight. The next pages are the full screenplay. Aesthetically pleasing as ever. Good job, A24. So after you finish the screenplay in this book, there's a whole section with 24 frames taken directly from the movie, and they're just pictures that look like this. I always contemplate the relationship between photography and filmmaking, and I think this is a perfect encapsulation of that. There's a couple other extra things at the back of it, acceptance speeches and reviews from newspapers. Overall, this thing is just like a pleasure to sit with and a pleasure to just like open up and look at. Even like, you don't have to read the full screenplay, but I want every screenplay book that A24 releases. This is book number 3. The other 2 are The Witch and Ex Machina. This thing is special to me. This thing really moves me and inspires me to want to create, want to make photographs, want to tell stories, want to tell my own personal story. And if you can get your hands on it, I really encourage you to do so. Okay, well, that's the last of it. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Watch, Listen, Read. This is only the beginning. I just want to leave you with something that I always think about and something that repeats in my head. There's a saying that goes, input equals output. If you input great work, great content, great art, it doesn't guarantee that you're gonna output the same, but I just don't believe that you can put trash into your head and then come out with great things, you know? You have to kind of be inspired by the masters and people that really speak to you in order to get that education and find out the things that you like, find out the things that you are drawn to, things that you love. And all those things help your own creative process, inspire you to create, and hopefully the goal is to output something great. At least that's my goal with everything that I do. It might not always be the case, but I try. Stay safe out there, wash your hands, don't go out if you don't need to. Until next time, peace.